What if your dream was to meet your idol, but every breath was a battle? For 10-year-old Ella, a brave Taylor Swift fan, this Halloween brought a surprise that would lift her spirit like never before. This is the heartbreaking story of Ella Thompson, a 10-year-old Taylor Swift superfan, whose dream was to dress up as her idol and enjoy Halloween without the constant weight of her illness. For Ella, Halloween was more than costumes and candy. It was a night to feel free, to escape the hospital routines, and to imagine herself as someone else, if only for a few hours. But this year, with her health worsening, that dream seemed impossible. Ella's battle was not an easy one. Diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, a rare and severe lung condition, every breath was a struggle, every laugh short-lived. Her lungs functioned at just 35%, making it difficult for her to speak long sentences or join in the fun with friends her age. Ella's days were filled with oxygen tanks, nebulizers, and frequent hospital visits, and she'd spent the better part of the year undergoing treatments that left her exhausted. But through it all, Taylor Swift's music was her solace. She would listen to songs like Love Story and Shake It Off, finding strength in the lyrics and dreaming of the day she might see Taylor in concert. As Halloween approached, Ella told her parents she wanted to be Taylor Swift for the night, donning a princess-like costume from Taylor's Love Story era. It was a wish filled with hope, but her family knew it might be too much for her fragile body. Despite her limitations, Ella clung to her dream, and her parents couldn't bear to see her disappointed. They reached out to friends and local supporters, hoping to find a way to make the night special for her. Word of Ella's story spread quickly, reaching a fan group who contacted Taylor Swift's team. When Taylor herself heard about Ella's struggle and her Halloween wish, she was deeply moved. Behind the scenes, Taylor decided to do something extraordinary. On Halloween night, just as Ella was slipping into her costume, there was a knock at the door. Her mother opened it to find a beautifully decorated package, with a note that read, "For Ella, with love from Taylor." Inside was a handwritten letter, a basket filled with Halloween treats, and a bracelet Taylor had worn during one of her concerts, all to make Ella feel special. In the letter, Taylor wrote about how inspired she was by Ella's courage and resilience, and she reminded her to stay strong. Ella's eyes filled with tears as she read Taylor's words. She clutched the bracelet, overwhelmed by the connection she felt with her idol. Taylor's message encouraged her to be brave and to keep dreaming, no matter how hard life got. That night, Ella celebrated Halloween with her family and a few close friends. She felt like she was dancing alongside Taylor herself, not just as a fan, but as someone whose story had been heard and cherished. As her story circulated on social media, people across the globe were touched by the young girl's courage and by Taylor Swift's thoughtful gesture. This simple act of kindness sparked an outpouring of love and support, not only for Ella, but for all those fighting battles that often go unseen. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can make the biggest difference.